Tashi Delai to all of you, Honorable Padma Shri, Distinguished Professor Ram Har Singh Ji, respected Professor Geshingao Samtin Ji, respected guest of honor Dr. Sewa Tamdinla, Professor Suresh Kumar, respected Professor Lobsang Tenzin, experts, delegates, participants. I welcome you all to the valedictory function of National Seminar on Diagnosis. To start with, first of all, we have a brief report on the seminar presented by Dawa Dolma, the student of our department. Dawa Dolma, please.
A very good evening to all. May I have the privilege to deliver a brief report of the seminar. The 3-day National Seminar on Diagnosis was organized by the Department of Saurikpa, Katsanat, Varanasi. It was scheduled from 10 to 12 of February and has been a very successful one. The first day of the inaugural session was held in Atisha Hall, where the guest of honor, Dr. Sewa Tamdinla, a personal physician to His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama, Professor N. Kabilian, Professor and Head of the Department of Siddha College, Tamil Nadu, Professor Nasib Banu, Principal of Medical College, Bhopal, Professor Shripad Hegre, Government Homeopathic Medical College, Bengaluru, Professor Suresh Kumar, ex-Director, Indian Institute of Panchkarma, Kerala, highlighted the consistent of the coming seminar. Thereafter, Geshingao Samtila, the Vice Chancellor of KUTS, also spoke a few words of appreciation and gave an overview on the seminar's topic. The seminar was held mainly in the Atisha Hall of the KUTS campus, but few lectures were also held in the seminar hall A and B of the new Sambodh Bhavan. After the inaugural session, the first plenary lecture was of Dr. Professor N. Kabilian on the topic Pulse Diagnosis in Siddha System of Medicine, where he first explained the first elements being the fundamental principle of the creation, preservation, and destruction of the universe, and how these 5 elements combine to form a human body in which the 3 vital humors equilibriums to a healthy body, but when disturbed, turns the opposite. He further elaborated his lecture by explaining the function of Nari, where he said the preliminary examination of Nari can help to understand the state of biohumors, and further in-depth Nari examination could reveal the pure mutation and combination of inner human pathologies. After lunch, we had a short exhibition from 2 to 3 p.m. in the first floor of the main hall, where old Tibetan Thangkas, Book of Medicine, medicinal herbs, products of our youth clinic were displayed. The second plenary lecture of the same day was of Dr. Sewa Tamdinla, where he gave a brief introduction of TMAI, Tibetan Medical and Institute, Dharamsala, and further elaborated his lecture on the topic of urine diagnosis in Saurikpa, where he not only summarized the 3 main diagnostic tools of the Saurikpa, but also talked about the 6 main qualities to be an eminent physician. We had 6 paper presenters that day, which are Dr. Tendel Wangdi, presented on diagnosis of visual observation of Saurikpa. Dr. Nga Seringla presented on an analytical study on tongue diagnosis of Saurikpa. Dr. Pradeep Kumar Pal presented on diagnostic criteria to diagnose Shuddha Drishti in Ayurveda. Dr. Sanjit Mishra presented on stool speaks a lot in Ayurveda. Dr. Ravi Kumar Singh on critical review on Nari Pariksha. Dr. Neera Sani on critical analysis of Varna Arishta. Overall, we had 2 plenary sessions and 6 paper presenters on the first day. On the second day of the seminar, we had 2 parallel sessions in Hall A and B respectively. The speaker of the first session of Hall A was Dr. Dojid Amdullah, where he talked about the pulse diagnosis in Saurikpa mainly. Speaker of Hall B was Dr. Sring Thakchela, and he spoke about the diagnosis and poisoning in Saurikpa. The second parallel session of Hall A was Dr. Jigme Mingyula on the topic of Saurikpa diagnosis of psychological disorder through urine analysis. The third parallel session of Hall B was of Dr. Lobsang Chunpela on the topic the method of tongue examination of Saurikpa. The third plenary lecture was held in the main hall, where Professor Nasib Banu, Principal of Medical College, Bhopal, spoke on the role of Mijas in the diagnosis of disease in the Unani system of medicine. The fourth plenary lecture was of Dr. Mohad Ajmal on the topic Science Behind Urine Analysis in Unani. After lunch, we had our 5th plenary lecture by Dr. Pankaj Agarwal, Professor and HOD, Agra College, on the topic, The Method in Homeopathy is Individualization. The third parallel session of the Sambota Hall A was Dr. Shripath Hegde of Medical College, Bengaluru on the topic, Significance of Mimetic Diagnosis in Homeopathy System of Medicine. The fourth parallel session was of Dr. Subhash Singh on diagnosis in homeopathy. After that, we had 3 paper presenters on the same day. The first presenter was Dr. Priya Darshini Tiwari on Nari Pariksha, Dr. Yogendra Kumar on critical review of Mal Pariksha, Dr. Sunil Kumar Gupta on the relevance of pranama in clinical practice. Overall, we had 3 plenary lectures, 3 parallel sessions, and 3 paper presenters on the second day. On the third day of the seminar, the first plenary lecture in the male hall was of Dr. Professor Lobsang Tenzila, Dean Faculty of Saw Rigpa, and both Jyotish Kutz spoke on the topic Pertinent Points in the Differential Diagnosis of Hot and Cold Disorder. The first parallel session of Sambota Hall A was of Dr. Suresh Kumar on the topic Pulse Diagnosis of Cardiac and Hepatitis Disease in Ayurveda. The second parallel session of Hall B was of Dr. Angul Chandra on the topic Science Behind the Urine Diagnosis in Ayurveda. The third session of Hall A was of Dr. Vijayshil Upadhyaya on the topic Diagnosis in Panchkarma. The fourth parallel session of Hall B was of Dr. A.N. Singh on the topic Pulse Diagnosis in Classical Ayurvedic Literature. The fifth parallel session was of Dr. Bhavana Dwivedi on the topic Diagnosis Approach for Human Health in Ayurveda. The sixth parallel session of the Hall B was of Dr. Chamba Chambilla on the diagnosis method through ascendant in Tibetan astroscience. After lunch, we had our plenary lecture of Professor Ramhar Singh on the topic Diagnosis Technique in Ayurveda System of Medicine. Overall, we had 2 plenary lectures and the 4 parallel sessions on the third day. Altogether, on these 3 days of seminar, we had 7 plenary lectures, 12 parallel sessions, and 8 paper presentations. The seminar was successfully held with over 148 participants, which includes 19 resource persons, 12 paper presenters, 52 general participants, 46 general participants of students, and 28 organizers, including subcommittees as well. Last but not the least, it was overall a very productive and a fruitful seminar, and we hope more of such seminars be conducted in the future as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mullah. Next, we have a few series of reflection speech from Ayurveda, Unani, Homeopathy, Saw Rigpa practitioners. So I would like to invite Dr. Mohit Mora Monga from Punjab as an Ayurveda practitioner.
Namami Dhanvantare Adidevam Surasure Vandit Pada Padmam Loke Jararuk Brahvityunasham Dhata Ramesham Vividaushidhiram. Very good evening to all of you, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear Gurujans, eminent professors in the presence of my Guruji, seniors, teachers, delegates, and all participants. I feel very pleasure to be here and to get this opportunity to add on or getting refreshment, or what sir said, it is retraining of my own system under the roof of Department of Saw Rigpa, Kutch, Sarnath, a very holy place, Varanasi. It's basically this time need to make a platform to bring all the systems of holistic approach of India, the Bharatvarsh, to make an identity in front of the modern medical system, that how much it is having a philosophical and kind of art and a life science in this all systems which are now concluded under Ayush. From 1950s up to this new century, what I thought, there is a lack in the continuity of chain of the this indigenous system of medicines. Either they are confined to south by the name Siddha, either they are confined to the North India towards west Unani, either it is northeast India called Tibetan system, or the Ayurveda, which is the mother of all. I am a graduate of Ayurveda from 2009, but I want to share you my little brief life that I was playing Ayurveda when I was in my very young age. Suppose by the age of 5, I know what is Madhuyashti, Glycyrrhiza glabra. Why so? My grandfather is a migrant from Pakistan after partition near Pakistan border in Punjab. I belong to a very small town near Pakistan border in South Punjab. But when I grown up with the grown up age, what I found, my grandfather was treating those patients who were rejected by the modern medical system. It was about my age of 16 when I entered medical system. I opt medical science and opt for BAMS. So that time, up to this time, I am learning Ayurveda. But having the essence of word, my grandfather was known by the name Hakim. Hakim is the word used in Unani system. So when I heard of this national seminar on diagnose and the topics who were covered under this seminar, I was very eager, and I was in transit, and that same night, while in the travel, I entered all my details, and that was the holy day, Sunday. I called Dr. Dorji sir that I am in hearing this thing and I want to participate in this. It was not very back, about 20-25 days back. So he asked me one thing, do you want to participate here as delegate? Sir, I am not preparing, having any paper or any poster, so would like to just come and participate. Why? Because from my very birth, I know about Unani, and I am being an Ayurvedic practitioner, the importance of nadi and urine analysis, what is Mutra Pariksha, and other these diagnostic tools, which are very important for a physician. It is kind of first seminar, I think. Sir, around in last my this career of 8 years, I am graduate of 2009. Up to this time, I am attending this kind of seminar for the first time. Around more than 24 conferences, seminars I have attended, but it is the first seminar which is on diagnosis. And rather it is not national, it is your international conference, because you have delegates, speakers and teachers from Nepal, from Bhutan, from other countries also. It is not national. I am very much glad to meet all these peoples and this huge campus, very beautiful campus, and it is my only first opportunity to be here in Varanasi, and in Varanasi in Sarnath. It is very, very happy moment for me and for all, I think, the participants, that we are under one roof listening all the system day by day very beautifully. And Kapilan sir, what has taught, I have never heard. And I think all you guys, you learning graduates, you also doesn't get this opportunity before. Is it? Agree? So like homeopathy, like Soa Rigpa, all these things which are having their specialties. I know that Mutra Pariksha. Also, sir, I am also, dear sir, I am also doing one Mutra Pariksha for Dhat syndrome. I learned from my grandfather. One kind of symptom is there. I know by my very young age that. So this kind of specialty is in what Unani system also, and also in your Suarikpa. In Jaipur 2008 World Ayurveda Conference, there I saw first time Department of Swarikpa, and it's my pleasure and I feel with gratitude to be in Swarikpa department right now, today, after 8-9 years. That time I saw Department of Swarikpa in the World Ayurveda Congress, WAC. After that 8-9 years I got opportunity to be here and to listen you and discussions with Thamjin sir and Doji sir and your kind of all the your literatures and all, they are having their own importance, their own relevance, their own specialities. I salute you, all of you. Ayurveda system is defined in Ashtanga. Ayurveda is known by the name Ashtanga Ayurveda. Ashtanga, 8 disciplines, 8 branches. I don't know how much branches you are having, or homeopathy is having, or Unani is having, but all of these sciences, Ayurveda is having some broad a kind of umbrella in which it comes. These principles, what you are having, somewhat similarities are there. I had discussions every day from the last 2-3 days. After every session, what I am seeing, I am also interacting and questioning. So some similarities are there, but you are having your own specialty. So Ayurveda, in Ayurveda, Panchkarma is a very big platform where detoxification is the main principle, and by that we do somewhat different. We are having very expand that kind of platform where diseases are cured. Like in medical system, surgery is vast, so in Ayurveda, Panchkarma is vast. So overall, I conclude that in these 3-day seminar, it is very informative, knowledge gaining, interacting also, and having this experience of Swarikpa science. I every time wish that such kind of seminars would conduct in future at an international level. Thanks a lot.
Next reflection speech by Dr. Sana Praveen, a Unani practitioner from Varanasi. Please.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening to one and all. The very first, I would like to congrats and thanks to the organizers for such a wonderful seminar. A seminar, a chance to learn from experts. Well, I will not take much time, so without any delay, I just want to add a little about my pathy, my system of medicine, the Unani system of medicine. In Unani system of medicine, we have 3 main tools for diagnosis of any health-related problems. These are examination of pulse, urine, and stool. In classical Unani text, there are quite a good details about these tools that can cut the cost of modern-day diagnostic tool. The classical Unani literature is enriched with a vast knowledge about the diagnostic tools. The only need of the hour is to go through these classical heuristics seriously, sincerely, and thoroughly. That's all. Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much. Our next, this reflection speech by Dr. Ngawang Thupten from Arunachal Pradesh, a Swarikpa practitioner.
Rakadi rogam sududana shakta, nashirkaya prasetana sheshan, osukja moharaga danjagan, yo aburva vedya namostat tasmai. First of all, I would like to say that my English is not good, so I'm very sorry for that. Most respected Bhikshu Sangh, respected Honorable Vice Chancellor of this institute, respected Padma Shri Professor Ramharsh Singh, and Professor Lobsang Tenzin, Professor, Dr. Damdinla, and Dr. Doji Damdin, and all the dignitaries and participants. Actually, when I saw in Facebook that there is one seminar is going to organize through CUTS, in the title it was mentioned there that National Seminar on Diagnosis. I was very surprised, and at the same time it gave me a lot of pleasure, because when I was doing my internship at Meerut for 6 months at the times, I really felt that if you want to do a proper treatment to the patient, you have to have a good knowledge on diagnosis. And I think I have submitted experience write-up to the institute also regarding these things. At the times, I remember, I don't know whether this is giving here or not, but whatever, at the time I have submitted here. And since then, whenever I see the patients, at the times I feel that to do a proper treatments, I really have to concentrate what exactly the patient is suffering from, through which methods, by pulse reading, by urine analysis, or whatever it is. So when I see these things, then I say, yes, now I'm going to learn something from the other, this system of medicine also. Because in their agenda, they have mentioned there from the Unani system of medicine, their homeopathic system of medicine also, they have a lot of scholars. So then I say, okay, definitely I have to participate there. And all the way from Tawang, although it's snowing over there and a lot of obstacles, so I participate here because this is a very good opportunity to learn from other system also. Okay, here I feel that one thing, of course we have very good speakers who have taught us according to the text and these things, and sometimes some speakers, they have shared their experience also, like Dr. Damdinla. He shared something which is not written in our textbooks. Of course, it might be written in our textbook, but maybe I have never noticed it, whatever it is, but he shared some things which is very unique. And also, so that's why sometimes I would like to mention that in future also, if we organize this kind of seminar, then we need to go through the micro level also to discuss and do some research, and maybe we invited some experts in the micro level also, so that we can get more benefit from them. And here yesterday, or maybe in yesterday, I think someone complained about that the language barrier, they have a problem not understanding about the language, maybe English or maybe Tibetan or whatever it is. So in future, I would like to request to the organizer that if possible, then in future they have a translation, something like that. They have a AFM, so everybody have their own AFM, and maybe on the spot they can translate. So this kind of facility, if can provide it, then this is something like what to say in Tibetan. There is one word, but I forgot. Sorry. Anyway, never mind. Thank you very much. I forgot it. So, anyway, thank you very much for my listening to my this thing, and sorry for my broken English. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ngao Thuptenla. Next, reflection speech by Dr. Bhavana Gupta from Delhi, a homeopathic practitioner.
A very good evening to all the guests of honors, Dr. Sivang Tamling sir, Dr. Arit Singh sir, Vice Chancellor sir, Dr. Doje sir, all the doctors of the dais, teachers and participants present here. I am Bhavna Gupta from Dr. B.R. Sur Homeopathic Medical College. I belong to this place only. First and foremost, I would like to say a big thank you to the organizers of this seminar for conducting this wonderful national seminar on diagnosis. Next, I would like to thank Dr. A.K. Rai for making me able to participate in this seminar. I am very privileged to be a part of this seminar. I found this seminar very useful, informative, and motivating. Before this, I used to know very less about Tibetan medicine and Sowa Rigpa. I remember once I took medicine from here when I was a kid, as I belong to this place only. I didn't like the taste of the medicine much, but it certainly helped me a lot. By this seminar, I got to know about the Sowa Rigpa and Unani and Ayurveda systems. I come to know about the importance of pulse analysis, urine analysis, and kind of tongue in Sowa Rigpa, ways of diagnosis, manner of diagnosis in Sowa Rigpa, the importance of Nadi Pariksha in Siddha and Ayurveda, about the Panch Mahabhutas, humors like Vayu, Alal, and Ayam, and how the imbalance between these three lead to the disease. I come to know about the importance of Mijaj, that is temperaments, in the Unani system of medicine. Our homeopathic system also believes in the idea of temperaments. I also come to know about how Sowa Rigpa and homeopathy are related in holistic approach towards the patient. Importance of individualization in homeopathy, which plays a key role in prescribing the medicine. What I found is that the very basic essence of all these traditional ways of treatment are very similar. Our aim is not just to remove the disease from the person, but also preserving the health of an individual by teaching them way of living. I like the lesson said by Dr. Tamden sir. We should not take this profession as a game. We have a very big responsibility. We can risk the life of a person by our carelessness. We should be healthy first. We should be calm, relaxed, and concentrated while treating our patient. We should enjoy what we are doing to get success in this field. I wish to share all these lessons and experiences that I got from here with my colleagues and my friends, and to follow these lessons in my life. I want to end here my words with my favorite quote of Mother Teresa. We can't do great things on earth, but we can do small things with great love. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bhavana. Next, may I request Professor Geshe Ngao Samtenla, the Vice Chancellor of Central University of Tibetan Studies, to address the gathering.
Late, I will try to be brief. And I'm not a medical person, so it would not be very beneficial to hear on medicine from a non-medical person. To start with, what the last speaker, observant, said, quoting from Dr. Tamtila, that we should be a very responsible person and we have lots of responsibility. I think this is a very important kind of message that should go to every participant and every practitioner, that should be embodied in their knowledge and practice. The medical system that we have now in the world is of multi-traditional, and as Professor Ramharsh Singh ji said, plurality in diversity in medical disciplines, And we should have an inclusive kind of approach. No single medical discipline can claim that they have treatment for every disease, and they know every problems of humanity. And I think we have different approaches, and we have different perspectives to see the disease and diagnose. And if we take them in a very inclusive manner, then it would be very helpful for each one of us. So in this present globalized kind of world, which is known as a very in the modern context globalization, I used to say that the concept of globalization is not new. In the modern terms, the consumerism and economic globalization, political globalizations have started taking place. But from India itself, the concept of globalization, not only just a globalization, but universalization took place, took birth in India. When we talk about treatment and well-being of others, then we talk about well-being of humanity as a whole. We talk about well-being of the entire sentient beings. So that is a universalization rather than globalization. So we already have this kind of approach. So why shouldn't we take this as a part of our own discipline, so that we can have a perspective of globalized or universalization of our discipline? And we indeed have. And if we take our profession as from a universalized approach, then our perspective would be very different. As we say in Buddhism, if you have a motivation with the compassion to benefit an entire sentient being, then your work, the approach would be very different, because every action is based on the motivation, and the very end that would be resulted later will definitely depend on what kind of motivation you have, and that in turn will have impact on what kind of action you are performing, and eventually, ultimately, you can see the result at the end. So therefore, this responsibility, sense of responsibility should be there, and a sense of responsibility towards the entire sentient beings, at least towards the beings on this earth. We should have a sense of responsibility. With that approach, if we study, if we practice, then the whole thing would be very different. As I was speaking on the inaugural day, that the diagnosis system, we have different diagnosis systems. Modern medicine has brought so many innovative measures in diagnose, and it has contributed a lot. For example, by bringing the ultrasound and fMRI and X-ray and things like that, which was quite way long back. But these modern kind of technology has contributed a lot. We should appreciate that. But they have their own limitations. They do not go beyond the physical realm. Whereas Ayurveda and Soarigpa and many of the medical systems go beyond the physical realm and enters into the metaphysical realm and also the mental realm. Just as on the inaugural session, Dr. Tamdila was saying, the Vayu, there is no such a concept of a Vayu problem and diagnosis and treatment of Vayu in modern medical system. But for Ayurveda and Tibetan medicine, and I don't know about the homeopathy and the Unani, about Vayu, do they have? I don't know, but then the inclusion, because these three constitutes 33% of the entire problem, and also the treatment also constitute the 33% of the treatment. So this Vayu, the concept of Vayu itself in the entire system of a problem is not taking into account in modern medicine. whereas we do have, which because of which, when there are certain problems according to allopathic system, when there are some problem with the vayu, then they have treatments which are not exactly addressing this problem, and they therefore have a problem, symptomatic problems, rather than the systemic problem, addressing the systemic problem. So therefore, Ayurveda and the Sowa Rigpa can make a great contribution to the modern medical system, because now modern medical system is also very much conscious about their limitations. Earlier they used to have some kind of a closed door attitude towards other, but now they do have. Even the top scientists, clinical scientists and medical scientists and biologists, they are also taking interest in other disciplines, and for example in Buddhist philosophy and things like that. They are even taking interest in the mental problems, the diagnosis of mental problem and treatment of mental problems. For example, the mindfulness has become a very strong component in modern clinical research and also clinical treatment. That there's lots of many other problems. For example, just mindful-based stress reduction, which is MBSR, has become, for the last 7-8 years, it has become a very strong component of clinical research. And then there is ADC, the attention deficiency crisis. For the treatment, again, mindfulness training is given. Now, beyond that, there are many other trainings such as mind training, for which there is no need of even a piece of drug or pills or anything like that, but simply training your mind to go through a certain process which can eliminate many of those diseases which are associated with the mind, mental problem. So these are the now cutting edge kind of area which are developing in the West, and also in many, particularly in the West, in the United States and European countries. So now it is a time that we should have a very inclusive approach towards the medical disciplines, and opening our windows. As Gandhiji used to say, we should open our windows, but we should not open the entire thing so that we may get blown out of the room. So we should open it to such an extent that we can have see vision of other disciplines and know about their disciplines and apply those knowledges in our own discipline and expand it, enlarge it, advance our own disciplines. But it does not mean that we have to replace our own disciplines, right? So there is a very different, lots of basic difference between replacing our discipline and advancing our discipline by adding, elements from other traditions. This is how we advance our traditions. So therefore, on this occasion, I would like to, request all the practitioners and scholars that we should push the frontiers of our discipline so that we can make a contribution to our discipline, and which, because the medical disciplines are something that is required for everybody in our society, either a king or a beggar or an army or a scholar or a common person or a politician, whatever, everybody requires a medical treatment. So therefore, if we can make some substantial contribution in the advancement of our respective disciplines, then certainly this will be a great contribution to the benefit of entire humanity. So keeping in mind these factors, I would like to request all of you to pursue, not to just take our own practices on the daily basis and not to just confine. And the sense of complacence is very dangerous. If you feel that it's okay, we have everything, we do not need to learn anything more, that shuts the door, and from there you stop your own advancement. You do not just stop the advancement of your discipline, but also you stop the advancement of your knowledge. This sense of complacency is very dangerous. Instead, we should have appreciation for other disciplines, and also we should to look more, deeper level into our own disciplines, because these disciplines are already very vast and deep, and there are lots of areas which need to be relooked again. For example, when we were talking, about Tibetan medicine, then there are many texts which are not yet studied well, and which are not exposed to very much among the, the practitioners. So we need to explore those things and bring into limelight those texts and issues. So we need to take care of these disciplines and try to, go further with our research and studies. With these words, I would like to, thank our department, the dean and the head, and our staff, teachers, and students who have made a contribution in organizing this seminar. And I hope that, as I said on the inaugural day, this time it has been basically on theoretical basis aspect, and later on we may organize just a pulse reading. Within the diagnosis you have so many things, right? Pulse reading is one, and then urine test is one, and then there are many others, like when I'm not a medical person, but when we were going through those texts, we had the opportunity to see the diagnosis through seeing the ears, diagnosis through seeing eyes and things like that. Once again, I heard when way back when I was studying in the monastery, one of the the late physician to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, there was a patient, a relative of the patient, who came from Switzerland, and then she brought a bottle of urine from Switzerland of the patient and showed it to him and said that I had a great problem in bringing this urine, passing it through the custom examinations and things like that. And then he said, actually you do not need to bring urine, but you could have brought a cloth which was attached to his body, and I can smell it and identify his disease, diagnosis disease. Then I was surprised. I heard about this as a story, but so then I asked him, is this really possible? Then he said, certainly it is possible. If it is, it can be for 1 week or even 10 days. If we get the smell, then we can diagnose it with pretty much the same precision as we feel the pulse. So these kind of such vidya and traditions exist. So it may not disappear. Before it disappears, we need to bring it into our practice and into our mainstream of tradition. So with these words, I thank all of you for participating in this 3-day seminar very actively, and I wish we will have more time for getting together like this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, may I humbly request Padma Shri Professor Ram Har Singh to add a few words to the gathering. Thanks.
After the speech of the Vice Chancellor, there is nothing is left to be talked about, because he summarized the whole thing in such a nice way, very deeply and connecting everything together. He referred to globalization. The word globalization was actually, it started with the economic globalization, but it has come to knowledge globalization. Anything which is good will be globalized automatically. Nobody has to make any effort. If Ayush systems are good, they are globalizing. And I see a strong trend of globalization of Ayush abroad. Whenever I travel abroad, I see lot of attraction to these systems, much more than in India. So it is getting globalized. The only thing is that we have to see that it is globalized in totality. Not only medicines are globalized and principles are left behind. This has to be seen. It could have been, while looking at the summary of the whole seminar, it appeared that there were separate sessions for different systems. Probably it could have been better if all systems sit together and hear the lectures of different systems. This could give us more chance to understand what is the difference between all of us, how similar we are, how dissimilar we are, what we can learn from each other. This would have been better. Probably next seminar that we have, this kind of approach will be more useful. Let me say a word about Ayurveda. I will not talk more. Ayurveda has many, many unique things. In fact, the entire idea of Bath, Pitta and Kapha, it comes from the nature. Ayurveda says that there are three powers of nature: water, air and fire. Water, air and fire, which control the whole globe. Same three powers of the nature have been brought into biology as Bath, Pitta and Kapha. This is what Ayurveda says. Susruta says very strongly, Visargadana Vikshepai Somasuryan Lastata. The same way as water, air, fire is controlling the universe, the same way Bath, Pitta and Kapha is controlling the biology. So it's a kind of triangular concept of Ayu, our life. Outside us is the air, water and fire, the ecological triangle, and inside the biological triangle of Bath, Pitta and Kapha. Ayurveda also refers to a further inner triangle, Oj, Tej and Prana, which is in the form of energy. I hope most of you know that Bath, Pitta and Kapha is not mentioned in Vedas, not in Upanishads. The words used in Vedas for these is Oj, Tej and Prana. They are in the form of energy. Probably in ancient times things were more in energetic manner, gradually became biological and more applied now. So these unique ideas should be brought to the nature so that when we talk of Bath or Pitta or Kapha, we should understand that my Bath is the representative of the Bath outside the nature. Or Pitta in my body is nothing but reflection of the sun outside. So this is the whole science developed, copied from nature to biology and then medicine. This idea is to strengthen that this is a very, very original science and is actually emerging from nature. Ultimately, we are all products of nature. If we follow the nature, if we pursue the nature, whole treatment has to be natural. Artificial methods of treatment will gradually decline. I recently read a book, Rise and Fall of Modern Medicine, written by a very senior American doctor, medical doctor. Rise and Fall of Modern Medicine. He says that the modern medicine rose, now it is declining, and ahead is not big hope from this. And therefore there is a need of doing something new. There is a need of innovating how to keep people healthy. And then from this comes the idea of promotion of health, prevention of disease, and cure later. Ayurveda is promised to be a kind of promotive, preventive and predictive health care. We can predict. By knowing the Prakriti, you can predict what disease you are going to suffer from. So these are the things which are not against science. Science will support strongly, provided we say this in a logical manner. And therefore, we don't want to confront from each other's system. Every system has something good. But if any system has something very unique, it has to be projected so that others can copy it and use it in their own thing. And diagnosis is very important, because unless we properly diagnose, we cannot really treat. And therefore this seminar was very, very useful. I think this is the most important conference that you had. And unfortunately, I was not here yesterday and day before. I came only today. I was out of the city. Otherwise, I could have come all the 3 days and learned a lot from all other colleagues. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Next, we have word of thanks by Professor Lobsang Tenzin, Dean, Faculty of Swar at Wine Board Jyotish.
Terender pepe chamne gendu jide. Ani ta tulalomnya gandhi ya ngedom bachembo. Kebe wangbo rama harchi sengcho. Ani ne jamgu jamion bo tamjin chenje ziba chemo jo kuye la memba. Ani yenya terenda ta chondu di tenni ya chibjo nangenge chon tada ni pibi kebe wangbo namba. 드리대야다 제단님만 망불다 대군의 존이야 요요리 안 손드는 고주요리 제자 딱군 로단잡들이야 고주야 지다니 유리야 지다 자발 레진 콜로 가르임 바이나 텐디지 용게요리 근데 다 지인 로단잡들라 담말이야다 제자다 문에 레레다 된 담말이야 토제나 주고야 돼 문에 개체무제리도 성도
Respected Bhikshu Sangh, Honorable Vice Chancellor of the University, and distinguished, respected Professor Ram Har Singh Ji, and then most respected personal physician to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and all the dignitaries who have come all the way to participate in this meeting. And this is also a part of the duty and part of the cycle of activities to thank at the end of a seminar or the workshop like this.
토제나 쉬야기 두주데 다 망보진네 바 두주 장메고비제 당에서 두주지 단texte 망보 찬송 아니 다 대요 아니 니마 망보 요요레 한테 트레미세 야드레 꿀레 망보 종요레 도스제인도 제자 texte야 니 뇽도 노카브레 제가 간유뇽지기 토니 세니 섬직단 돼야 답시지기
To cut short, let me be brief to thank everyone.
제가 nenzo 대야 되는 손도 내 답이지 조야기 미유 삼순잡데 단 뭐만이 유대니 지다인데 로마 미에게다 초된다 대지다 가르라버지나 된소 문의 공의 신바지 다리디 여바땡 저 관계 챙겨요리
So this has been visioned and from the very beginning that such a profession or the discipline has been helping all the human and the humanity as a whole.
단 얘네 된저 삼바상부 삼절에마도 무유게 당인도 초직이야 루루지네 아니 초직이야 단 감부직이 나눠를 되는 삼수제니 지세돼야 돼 무유 내수기 때문이야 내가 망부직 몇 개정 망부질 때는마도 다 같이 상도서는 용해야지 레면도
So this could be practically not possible unless we have such a facility to gather all the distinguished people from all around the world or from the nation.
달 하버드야 드링 인도 손도 디 데든 데바여 베테가 되니 쉬비지나 인도 삼수 딘디지키 아니 데려야다 단다 와이 찬슬러리 아니 레지스트라리 된소기야 강가게 잡죠 토비 토니 인도 내춘데 중화리마도 된소기 잡죠 매바니나 아니 인도데 다가 삼바상부 삼절에마도 문에 되는 용도야 특별지요 말이
So this has all been possible just because of the support and generosity from the Honorable Vice Chancellor and the respected Registrar of the University.
제가 대인도 단맥세겐 진정당 아니 하바도 양에도 좀 좋아요. 문에닝 타바닝 저 주유바 용조가 잡슈네 두제체는 쉬야인스.
So on behalf of all the organizing committee as well as the participants, we would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the Honorable Vice Chancellor.
아니 손든데 인도 초 투야기 접조 제바당 나와 좀더 맞지 손도 때는 양세 배는 담마지 지난번 관계 체요리 민도 농문에 소소직 멤버 예단 멤버 명계 대족이야 경기도 배야지 라비아 요즘 말 삼바라고 직진의 되게 공부 요즘 말이 되래 여비 반도 담바이나 다 땡에도 논주조도 되죠 다 대인도 제상가 단도 통답 받som도 배내야 될 갈롭나요리 안 하버도 야 양세 다데바야 촌도지 용년다 파존 조년다 된돌 강에면도 대보면도 간데다 분도 잡조지고야도 가르치고도 양세야 까모나야 양세도 잡조제야 된데게야 잠바다 투제다 저 고네 오늘아베 다셈야 꾸노 첨보다 다 된도 지메토베야 세미나를 자고야다 아니 베지 토제나세는 지고 라바담 할만 따면 되니 저런데 된도 다 책들이야 토제나마도 라야면 저저래 저래도
So it's not only of the venue. It's we have always felt the presence of your Honorable Vice Chancellor, time and again since the beginning of the planning of this whole entire program and the event itself, and on and off again throughout this workshop. You have been coming and attending some of the programs and talks, and you have been asking and sometimes meeting the delegates and visitors, participants, about how they are feeling and their reflections also. And those were some of the things which inspires us a lot and which are unforgettable. And merely using the word thank you is not enough, but we are bereft of this, just a simple word called as thank you.
Professor Ramash Sengcho, Tanji, shoot Sabre, Tindigia, Guno, Kalakansam, Chijona, Yori, and in the Dimambu Shibijori. Jenta Toma, information, Timbuji, Yama, Rabjari, Yamato, Tambo Paya, Nizo Reva, Jishu, Tandaka, Nabanajiri, Jeta Tantama. Pe tambo pe mato ba yin ya pe de so lang san pe ba ta ya de pe ya da an la ba de ya tang mu ne me ngin zo de le ya ji ring lu so le yin ba la ma do ba yu zhe lo la ya xie guo ya da sam lo do dang guo ya de sang ge du de sam bi gang ye yo me de den zo do ne je da de sam lo dang da du kan de na guo yo me den zhe ge ya mu ne da dam nga ze de ya de den ji le se me nga ze de ya den ji le se ge yo ji le sang ge do ge za den ji ge ka di chen bu jiang song ani tong da par som de ya ka di je ya me ba dan ji kong du shi ba na ji re ani ta de ne 대회장이야 대집전나 잠시깔로나 왔다 소리야 닝타바니 인조 촌도 내기야 지 직주 진년다 아니 하바도 로드라기 직주문이 연한다 아니 인조지 데리야 깔로닝이 요직 삽주니야 질 두제체나 쉬야니.
And most distinguished Professor Ramar Singh ji, despite your busy schedule, even initially you have accepted to our invitation, but somehow due to some reason you couldn't come. But even when you have arrived here, even at the 11th hour, you came and make your presence felt and blessed us, all the audience, and for which we feel very grateful. And we thank on behalf of all the organizing committee as well as on behalf of all the participants for your presence and delivering talks.
네발 지야 옛날에 단달로 장긴 제존나야 옛날에 하버드 야장위 이진의 구사 라야 투나나야 옛날에 된지 때니 다틀라 시베주 여방인도 유직 하고요. 다도 우주 점야지 대표야다 갈론나야 때도 인도 진존다 총독의 고대 소비를 주변하지 대님만 망보를 주된자야 아니 갈론나야 아니 하버드야 총도 디나로야지 파조 트바트네나야 옛날에 자시 망보래야 때니야 시베지 점주 전부 나서 아니 가디 채나셔야니.
And respected Dr. Chawant Tamdila, personal physician to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, even your presence also makes a difference here. Despite your busy schedule and your service to consulting patients whole day, you have made and spared time for us, and not only just for one session or two, but it's throughout the three days event. And you have also participated actively in all these sessions. Thank you so much, Dr. La.
And 대전도 다 조연단이 단다. 내가 링루 연단이 배차잖아. 아유베딕 개발망부 대집전화요리. 아니 대전도 땅에 명야고 딩민도 호모페틱이야 개발망부 대집전화요리 같이 단다 직전에 집전화 차 유지리 간단한 양은조리야 된 소수 링루네 상대 다 니공지 제약이야 람도망부 나요리 소수 다 셰랍다 아니 네 공주도 좀 망부지 양인줄 고샤 정요리 제가 대제연도 간다 초예니야 pengen게 경환 넘버 졸이야 니 다들은 맹 양고스 모로 마모로 안 될 펜이 양인줄 칼롭송 두즈 나와도 투지 채널 셔야이.
And thanks also due to all the scholars who have come from different pathies like homeopathy, Siddh, Ayurveda, and then Swarikpa also. All of you have contributed a lot, and your views, you have shared your wisdoms, and we are also thankful to that.
제가 당연도 콘남발이야 투지 채널 주고야 돼. 민주 삼류 나눠야 소중게 링록돼서 다 주질 남든 체르시해 봐서 땜바 탐진 가르미 또 받아 세대야 좀 주질 남든 체르시해 봐지 몇지게 냠니 제셔야 제다 로바 메이게 대탄 찌게 돈달이야 민주 냠니 지투야 제다 가르바메바 또 투비야지 텐디기 미유지 야네 릭조다 레게 제봉원이 제바이나야 지난바 마페바이나 아니 고 삼바 장부 잠지 세대 그러와 대진도 제자 대리야 집조 나야다 아니 하바도야 지 민주 돈이 지고야 강에다 마오바긴 되는다 tenzo mambo chili ya susu gunji susu gombale khansheba na yin kalom nan song ani tenzo shibichi ga kadi chambo jongsong ani nyeng thaba ni yanja to chena shoya yin.
And being from all the traditional and conventional systems of medicine, you have contributed not only in your talks and deliverance, but you have also showered us upon with lots of tips and instructions, directions out of your generosity, which will help us a lot. And thanks are also due to that.
제가 다 개비방부 대답해봐야냐 양송 그 늦은 조사기야 들자지 매봐야나 아니 엄마 다자가 또 산지 좀 되는 걸 벌써 상제 선바야냐 들자게 너데 다 숨바야는 친구 말이고는 초송야 그 고마 땅이 유빌로 주요리 제가 당하 그 늦은 조사기야 사차지 매봐야나 잔이 콜 부좀 소바 매봐야나 좀 부좀 소바 용야 매버리 엄마 부좀 소바야나야 제가 텐데 연두 아니 텐데게야 다 시자다 당화 돈도년이 팽갱게 좋은 타다니 용갱게다 롭주조 옛날에 아니 메인로 백하시에다 저기 가르치고리 롭주 통연이 야단단 냠는 안되니 된데 옛날에 가시 랍지마 옛날에 당조레바 잡았는지 저 망부지니 집전하자 대인도 지난발이야 도제난 시야이.
So despite having all the experts and scholars, unless we have an excellent listener or good listeners, that doesn't make, again, a full cycle to this event. So thanks are also due to those listeners or the participants from various parts of this country, as well as Nepal and other neighboring countries. Because there is a saying that even if we have an excellent preacher, we also need an excellent listener for that. So that also makes a difference.
제가 다 디니 민도 존도 되기야 내가 전쟁이 나눠라 대체 제거사지 요래 문행하 몇도 다 맹레리진도 하는 정도 된조게 삼노 땅야다 된조 갈래 잡아나지 이제 땅아 대대는 맹레지 캐더라 제게 죽대려마도 삼트를 제대마도 강에 내가 차상 건조지요 땅도 대체 지사지 요래 배나 존도게 다 파도 칼세고 인포메이션 링킹 대체 요래 아니 벤저게 대체 요래 아니 다 도대체 되는 것도 대체 제구사지 요래 제가 디 나눠리야다 요체로게 강에 다낭 가비kel 게요래 낭알로 곤치니 세대 쇼강가부 윤도 있나다 고메네 주주주바 거두 셈도 따야르제와 다 주주주바 계자 요마르 주주 주바도 있는다 곤조 가시 문에 공단 주주 죽직 중에서 텐데 니마지 말에 마부되고 해야 되니 마부 정수 안데 된조 때니야 문네라 다 지 남절 때야 저보다 지 어서 땅야 저보다 된조 마지다 곤조 시가르데 요 말이 당 곤조도 뚫는 게 되면 현자 제상 문네라 가서 투지 채나 수야이.
Well, under me there is a subcommittee which consists of 8 different sections, and thanks also due to these people who have worked with me to realize and materialize this event, and all the people who have been involved in this organizing the seminar itself. I've seen that all have at times went to bed late and rose early in the morning, which is not possible, but they haven't shown any attitudes, and which is also like thankful to them.
제가 답에 자자면 인도 단데 손도기디 배너zo야 아니 손도기 데코레이션 제야 다 된도로 자자면 그 도스테나 단다 인도 되버라지만 또게 그 강에 잡아라지 그 소리면도 딱 코에 내라오지 레면도 내가 양문에 제가 도도 제가 현재 중중전에 삼는 담에 있나요 콜란 로소 망보 단 고도 맨 망보를 야따는 저바지 고도 되니 두두 딱달래 말래 야따 롱 망보 사기도 딱 깔리 싶으지래 계산 된들이야 딱 밑에서 강에도 또 찾아 돈내지냐 문에라 딱 문에 베다 싱하랑 그는 건데 삼노 담비나 딱 문에 도바 참바지 종소 문에라 냥타버네 토제나 줘야니
Even making a small printout like this banner involves lots of hassle work, and it's not only that you have to think about just the design itself, it involves even in the work of printing, works, and sometimes size does matters, color also does matters, so it involves also sometimes showing anger to the people. At times it has happened, but somehow personally, I felt that this seminar was a complete success for me.
다다다 디강양 인도 단다 미디어 섹션데 답비의 섹션 가려고요. 당가 야부지 미시. 제단 대게야 단다 인도 데니 강 갈로 남바다 강 조도 중화돼서 오늘 년도 연계지나 단 잠블은 글로벌라이제이션 차상을 잡다 단 더요. 다 된대게야 오늘 매직 인도 단다 다 자진 시부된데 배나로달 자자비나 technology lobda tendene mari jeta konato ta deya be men nyomchong janjang ben jamting de janjang o tende jege ya zamble yosi tandu yonim tandu beni inani ko tai tai kona tandu me binsa jetong ya skeyo ma tandu yonin ina yosi lola tandarang to de kar jege yobate zamble yonzo le chapto baji na yori jeta nge konzo gungune ta dige 남주다 락제다 아니 남주다 락제도 가제 메비톤이 양인도 문에 잠보다 펜보다 냥을 수보라고 지게 문에라 된나서 아니 네 건조를 양 문에 하바도야 도지 채나 시야니
Thanks also due to the multimedia sections people who have aired this the whole event live on the web pages, especially on our CUTS webpage as well as on Facebook. And if someone around the world is, even if he's like has an interest in listening to these events, this is possible around the world globally just because it has been aired, aired on the this thing public domain. So this has been possible just because of the skills and the diligence of the people who are involved in this multimedia section. Thank you so much for this.
ini tanda 근저 transport 림주 대전들 자자비나 단 칠로니아 편이 가지 등산 모다데 릴레데 망보지 레지 요리 아니 삼삼 남들 가도 말해서 근데 제도야 주도 망보르긴 릴레트생의 고도 고년다 근데 콜레 망보지 종요리 단 이내야 된도베 제 남겨서부터 땅에 저런 제여다 세대야서 근데 가고지 하면 다도 괜찮아 가르 제가 인생은 좀 파시지 당까지 리야존다 제가 된데게 문에 지금 딜레가 전에대서 그샘 주요보다 아니 문에 제 권한도 전도 요보다 제발 양 모소 담고야 디그 삼수 된도고 제발 내장 건조 제단 될야 샘 간에서로 제도야 도지 채나 쉬어야니
Thanks also due to the people who are involved in the transport section, because these days most of the trains are delayed, and there's been issues with waiting for a long time, and for their patience and hard work, I thank them.
안 대전도 다 단단한 저 셀라게 대전지 요리 아니 셀라게 대전데 다지 가도 얘네 콘도지 다마선데 지 손세대야지 답해지 지 걔네야 렌제도 도마도부터니 지 경유는 줘봤어야 이마도 나랑 전화를 마좀서 그러지 종son 안 가도 얘네 쇼가 가불란데 야 가도 얘는 또 칼라고야 두줄 민도 세대야 좀 고고야 세대야 좀 한람 경험에 비해봐요 대인도 제가 대려야 당연도 제단 망체자가 관한서 내가 지금 말은 디나노 양들도 좀 망부지게 냠불레가 지금 요자 요치도는 토제나 쉬야니
Thanks also due to those who are involved in the catering section. They have been working on this catering service early in the morning, and there's been, I've noticed no shortage of the food, and everything was on time. And thanks also due to these people.
And they in the tongue of Benjol get descent to your that Benjol get descent till young Zogang about the Cheshu Jereja. Things on ya Mudelia Bang Naloni, ko Malaya, da Pachuya, the Tenzo limitation you need to read. Just that cotton, the Gang the Chasa Donetigo, Mambolia, that chicken and Yembatola, Paging Madia, but in the young cigarette, Tenzo Chasa Conto Donetigo Jeredo. Munen tele lao jereme do jeta jundu yena ta ngu ko kaselena le ani yona party ya ya te odra ji yor bata ta talu mix e te de konzole shime ji 강에 다 아니 삼루 강에 모연내 줘야 매연다 다 카토 코나 인트로덕션 제고도 요자 망부 치비지 강에 돈에 제고 통소 아니 얘네베 제 문투니 강에 돈나 제야다 아니 강에 대해서 배 돈에 제바 그 정해야 되겠자 말이 강에 대해서 먼저 매버서야 강에 대해서 수업 제야 된대기 야삼노 단단다 내주 망부지 돈에 제고 정송 아니 대인도 제사 건조나 양문에라 토지 제나 줘야니
And I also thank those people who are working with the account section in disbursing the TA and DA for the respective participants as well as the scholars, because currently these days all are facing the monetary issues, especially with the cash transactions and withdrawal. So despite all this, these people have been feeling very stressful, and for that it was a challenging thing, and despite those things they have worked hard, and I thank them.
다 대전도 양인도 니나라 로 소리바 로존 제니게 와라나지게 나노 로도 망부지요리 아니 가시야 다 로도 소리바 라비아 공원도리 가시 페날 레도 지금 요리 다 유치로 디나노야 전도 쇼고요 내가 제고요 선 가난도야 수직이 될 지기 겐다 존이에서 남조 대니에서 전이 수지 좀아서 유치로기야다 디나레 차신련 요리 로과 제 요리 다 된돌이야 로도 용조라 아니 되나지 도체나 쉬야니
And I also thank the students of Sawarikpa who are in the undergrad program, and those who are in the pre-PUC program. I've noticed no issues in the extending the service as well as participating in all the events. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. That marks the successful end of the program. Thank you all. Thank you so much for making this seminar a grand success. Tashi Dalek, take care. Thank you all.